All right, yeah, and what we do have is Revolver versus Ravenking. That's what we were expecting to see.
All right.
Some Roy versus Joker action. I got to tell you, my home away from home right now, Georgia, this is basically like a hometown matchup for me. I am thrilled to be able to commentate this one.
Perfect.
We love to see it.
It's going to be really nice to see. I talk about it all the time when it comes to Ravenking. Very elusive player, very hard to kind of get your hands on, very slippery. But Revolver is the kind of player that is going to find those hits no matter what. I've seen him soul read a forward smash all the time. It's kind of a Roy staple. So we'll see how this high-octane match is going to start out here. But we're playing a lot of neutral.
Yeah, you can say that again. We're starting on Battlefield.
Oh, and like you said, that F smash just coming out. Soul read, stock 1, game 1.
Chasing high, going back low. Playing for center stage is really the name of the game.
And I mean, we saw the Rebels guard almost immediately to call out those really aggressive aerials. So we're seeing already that elusiveness and also the kind of the, what's the word I'm looking for? The, I'm lost on words. He's a step ahead. There it is.
Yeah.
I can't even finish. I can't find the words because Ravenking is going to take the first stock with an up smash. Fantastic stuff.
Yeah, trying to continue to press the attack on a little bit of a back foot here, but that Aegon's going to allow him to get back to stage. A little bit of a standoff. Can't quite find the tech chase. Revolver's been about 50-50 on those today. Not quite deep enough.
Yeah. Oh, I love trying to swing there, but I mean, Ravenking just so ready for it immediately, even though he's in disadvantage.
It feels like the mark of a good player is how ready you can be in those scramble situations. It seems like, you know, the top talent we're seeing here has been in those situations a million times.
Yeah,
exactly. You get hit by the
exactly.
weirdest hit of like Roy up air, and you're like, oh, he's gonna get this. I'm gonna air dodge. I'm gonna get an F smash. I'm gonna do this.
Both of these players have fought through some crazy brackets to get to this point. You know, between the Gauntlet and here, Ravenking taking down a long-time bracket demon for him in Toad. Revolver taking out Ned to be here.
Right.
Yeah, both of these players have definitely earned their spot.
Yeah, and especially for this being in losers, it's still so like fascinating to me that we have two great players on right now. This is going to be like the defining factor of who's really going to make it out alive here, and it seems pretty dominating right now for Ravenking, still hanging on tight to that first stock.
Yeah, Ravenking has been very dominant. Revolver is having a hard time getting this kill here, and it's due to that elusiveness from Ravenking. Revolver has to work so hard for every single hit, but not so hard for that one as he's able to secure his first stock of the game. Let's see how much further he can take this.
Chasing off stage, going real deep, and the nice tether cancel into the back air closes out the first game. Ravenking with a very clean 2 stocks.
Not too dominant of a game, but weirdly a decisive one. It felt like every decision was made very cleanly, and they all kind of just ended up working out for Ravenking. Could definitely see it turning around in the next game.
That's the big thing about Joker in general is a lot of people stray away from Joker because of the mental fatigue of having to constantly make decisions, constantly chase your opponent, condition them, and make another decision because you don't have like a lot of guaranteed like long combos, especially on like Battlefield where you can get like platform techs and you can't get like these clean drag downs in the up airs. So when you say that it's about how many like choices they have to make, when you say it's like it comes down to those decisions, it's just 1.5 million decisions for any Joker player.
And dealing with those decisions can be so hard for someone like Roy, where if you make the wrong decision even just one time, an offstage interaction can mean death at any percent.
I like an up smash call out there, and oh yeah, good empty hop to bait that Rebels guard, because Ravenking has been relying on that a lot in that first game, and as a player in general, very good at getting those call outs. So good on Revolver for recognizing that and forcing him to pull the trigger when he shouldn't have.
Okay.
Yeah, a much more dominant lead we're seeing from Revolver, especially our audience live here, even cheering for Revolver. So it's definitely a much more cleaner start here for Revolver here.
Going on small Battlefield, taking off that top platform, shorter ceilings, but otherwise just a lot less safety for the Joker. There's a lot more frame trapping available on this stage from both of these players. Both of these characters in general thrive in that type of situation where you force your opponent to make defensive decisions constantly. And you caught one right there. Jab, F smash. Revolver's been seeing those all weekend.
God, I love the empty hops that Revolver has been going for here. Empty hop, down tilt, trying to force something out of Ravenking, making him antsy, making him nervous while he's holding the shield, and then continuing with that forward smash. Good stuff. We're going to SD, though. It's the Roy tax. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I think he actually got he used his jump earlier, and then Ravenking went off, got a nice little edge guard, and he was just a little bit too far. He chose not to air dodge back to stage because I think in either case, you're probably going to lose your stock to either an edge guard. But in this time, he just decided, I'm not going to go for that. I'm going to see if I can make it back with Blazer, to which he was not able to. Real deep for that one. Ooh. The Arsene curse,
Yeah.
but the tech is not high enough percentage for it to matter.
Oh no, he's charging it.
Oh, Rebel
It's all back.
And he's back!
It's back,
Welcome
baby.
back, Arsene!
It's like he never left.
The Shinigami is always with you.
And this is so scary, too. Getting an Arsene fresh while you're at such a precarious percent. Yeah,
down
there it is.
air.
Down air, up smash. Ravenking able to secure another stock to keep himself in this game.
You're not going to see a whole lot of shielding coming out from either of these players, except for in small bursts where they're looking for parries or looking for shield approaches, because neither of these characters particularly has good out-of-shield options, and both of them have really great shield pressure.
Yeah, and you even see Ryan or Ravenking opting for a lot of these Rebel guards instead because nothing is going to help him more than a giant dude with a massive, bigger back air.
Revolver's worried about getting this one turned around on him, but still has jump air dodge.
And then air
that
dodge
could be
is
in.
gonna be in.
And that is in. He chooses to fair there. The Blazer, I mean, I'm not even certain that it would have had enough range to come back, but didn't even give it a shot.
Yeah, that was such an unfortunate loss there for Revolver, and going to be going on to 2-0 Ravenking's lead right now. That was so tough to watch because we saw a lot of momentum that was building up from Revolver, and he was figuring it out, you know, the gears were turning and stuff, but you just get caught slipping, and when you get edge-guarded by Joker like that, when you don't have so many options, it makes it so hard to get back.
It's the Roy tax. The fire
It
given
really
and the
is
fire
the Roy
taken.
tax, yeah.
You get a jab F smash, you also get killed at 0.
Yeah, it feel like that sometimes.
The nature of the game that we play.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
Oh
crazy.
my God.
Opting instead of shield to
man.
just Rebel's guard. And
I don't
then
think
earlier
Revolver cares though. I think he's just like
Revolver's like,
disregarding
ooh,
the person.
34%. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
A little jab with that down tilt.
I mean, we saw this in that last game as well. Revolver is in the driver's seat a lot, but all it takes is one good opening for Ravenking, and he could very easily clean this back up and bring this back into his own advantage.
And that's what I've seen a lot of watching Revolver sets today. He definitely has that comeback factor and has no fear whatsoever. Like, he's not afraid to just run up to you and just dare you, pretty much.
Yep.
He has the momentum for sure, and so does Ravenking. Are we really going to see a second Arsene on this first stock? Oh, hello. Never mind.
Yeah.
He's gone.
There it goes.
Been so ready for those sour options into the run-up down smash. Again, all weekend, we saw that multiple times take stocks, and it's just the mark of a great Roy player to know how to confirm off of sour hits.
Yes, exactly. It shows such mastery of the character because, you know, when you're going for the character initially, those sour spots are so rough to hit. But getting those sour spots and being able to combo into the sweet spots afterwards, those are always fantastic. But Revolver here swinging for the fences, even in disadvantaged state. It is going to get him caught with a nice back air coming out from Ravenking. Fantastic stuff. We're playing a lot of neutral.
A whole lot.
We love neutral over here, honestly. I mean, that's definitely like Revolver's game as well. That's where he thrives pretty much, is like stage control and center stage, especially when he's on that ledge there. He's super threatening. His side B sneaking in, but not going to take it just yet. Hoping to secure this stock here.
God. I mean, Revolver doing such a good job, able to sneak in and trade with the sweet spot up air against Revolver's, against Ravenking here, and you can hear the crowd yet again really rooting for Revolver here.
Yeah,
really kind of the
second
hometown hero for
this.
this.
Second time today I've heard game time. and I
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly. Yeah, we're big Revolver fans here in the crowd, but Ravenking doesn't care about anything like that because we're gonna get a down throw into an up air, not gonna kill just yet, but sinking a back air. It is so hard for Revolver to
my
land.
Yeah, he was going super deep for that, just to confirm that kill, and still going to have some life in this Arsene here. The halfway meter, but Revolver's got to fight back, and surely he is with 65% on Ravenking, but again, with all this damage racking up, he's going to catch up to Revolver here.
Uh-oh.
Or not.
Okay. Not going to go too deep. The tether is just too hard to edge guard as Roy, so they have to find another neutral interaction here. Double-edged dance, jab. Oh my God.
No punish. Offstage yet again, a familiar situation. That's going to do it.
That's going to do it.
God, what a rough way for that to go out. Because, I mean, it truly just sucked because Revolver constantly, you know, pushing kind of a step ahead almost, but in those tight situations where every interaction, every minute detail really, really matters, Ravenking is such a king at that kind of game, at those specific situations that are required for getting back to ledge against Joker.
Absolutely, 100% can't agree with you
So what do
more.
you got first there, Kevin?
You know, I'm not as talented as the last block of casters when it comes to drawing stuff, but I did my best. It does look like Ravenking is going to take it over Revolver, and I don't think I'm allowed to draw a gun.
So I don't think so either.
I chose not to.
A very smart
Speaking
decision.
of which,
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Spacey, if you do the honors.
Oh, and it really hurts me to do this, but...
I can't watch.
I hate it.
Oh. And we're left with 4.
And we're left with 4. If you want to scooch the last two next
yes,
to each other, as they will be
absolutely. You got it,
facing each other. But more importantly, right now, we've got Ravenking back to the stage for another interview. All
What's
right.
up?
How you
How you
feeling?
feeling? Yeah, how you going?
Still on top of the world.
Fair.
That's been like the
absolutely.
thing for me this entire weekend. So
Yeah.
You've been killing it. We were talking about how you were taking out bracket demons on your way up here, and
Yeah.
you're just having kind of a legendary run. I mean, obviously the goal is first, right?
Right.
What's your biggest stopgap? Is it what you had to face on the winner's side?
yeah,
You think that's still gonna be the hardest match for you?
it's still gonna be hard from here on out because it's like all we got left is the ones who've been #1 in this region before, like myself, Ice Knight, Icon, and Atada. So
Yeah.
those are like the ones that are left. So it's not gonna be easy feat. So I'm planning just to give it my all.
It's definitely going to be like a bloodbath, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are really going to have to fight for that #1 spot now.
It just feels so real to compete here. So kind of a little bit of a personal note for me is that like a few years ago when I was trying to get to a big online story called the Panda Cup, and when that got canceled, I almost thought about quitting right here. And literally the only reason I didn't quit right there was simply as this. If I quit there, would I have been satisfied right there? And I simply said, hell nah.
yeah.
Then literally the next season, I won my first regional, which was Ignition 300, and I got #1 in that season. So.
And I was there for a lot of that season there, following you and Radacious and everybody else who were, I mean, people who are mainstays now, but were on their come up still. And seeing your success from that season alone and your continued growth after there has been truly inspiring, because it really does feel like seeing all 4 of you up here, you, Icon, Ice Knight, and Atada, it really is like this is the best of Chicago.
Yes.
It doesn't feel like a proper tournament without the 4 of you at the top here.
Yeah.
It's the perfect representation.
It's one of
So
the 4 horsemen
I've been
of
like
Chicago.
dreaming
Exactly.
of competing in something like this for a very, very long time. And we had some few hiccups on the way, but we were able to get something like this. And I am truly grateful from everyone working from like Unrivaled, UGS, like all the TOs, Dan, Pack, Shelter, everyone who's been involved from behind the scenes. I truthfully thank you from the bottom of my heart for like just doing this entire thing because it means the world to me. I'm able to compete here, so thank you guys.
Well, we are sad that we don't get to have you back on the commentary couches, but we're happy for the reason why.
Yeah.
You're continuing your run through top 4, and I'm excited to see what you have to bring in the next one.
Thank you.
Most definitely. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.